Hola, buenos dias. Hello and good morning. Welcome to my channel. I'd like to thank all the subscribers and viewers for the Higher Self channel for giving the love and support. I really appreciate it. You guys are a tremendous force. That's great to know I have that love and support from all the subscribers and viewers. So today is more of a kind of a rushing day. Remember I was telling you about here, motor skills are going to be more quicker and faster as they're spinning like a top through its circulation and its motions through its sacred heart. Well, the soul recognition right now is opening and expanding, which means that the fifth dimension is now coming in as we speak through its portal. And right now I'm using the ground formations through the matrix grid, the earth grid, and its atmosphere grid, and its solar system grid, and its galactic system grid. Right now I'm planting the earth seeds through God consciousness of 12 strands of density of light, more formations that I'm sending through its atmosphere and its universe. The multi-universes have the creating to procreating to infinities of creating. So I'm going at that speed right now through acceleration. And I'm helping all the ascendants, the ones that are needing more meditation on how to find their higher self so they can become their higher self. I think it's fantastic. You guys are giving me all these questions, and I'm glad I can help you and answer them best way that I know how. But, you know, we're all in this together, and it's so important that we collaborate through its relationship and partnership in all ways and forms. Now, there was somebody telling me about they're having bad experiences and stuff like that. Well, the reason why you're having bad experiences or any kind of bad dreams, or you feel like you're been alienated or whatever, the problem is you're not, it's not you, okay? Don't forget, when you're your higher self, you're meditating through space continuum. You are no longer on earth. So whatever your methods that you're doing through its meditation, make sure you understand your higher self and how to communicate with your higher self so the higher self knows how to communicate with intelligence through alienations and other plantations. It's extremely important to know these things. So, like I said, that one of the viewers was stating that they're having problems with their meditation methods, and something wasn't going right. Well, that's because you're not doing your research on your higher self, and that could cause a problem. It's very important to make friendship first. You have to know friendship, relationship, and partnership with your higher self through collaboration. You have to know that. Once you have that, everything else is easy because the higher self takes care of everything through space continuum. So don't forget, you are in space once you meditate. It's whatever you say, whatever you want to know or want to receive, it will come back to you 3 times fold. Good way or bad way. And that's why people have bad experiences. That's why people have their energies going the opposite way instead of going forward. They can't let go of the past. I think the hardest thing is to let go of the past because it's not like you're reliving the past. You're just seeing flashbacks, you know, and those flashbacks can be real. So if you're having interconnection or interfacing or interaction with any kind of any alien formation, whatever, you have to have friendship first through your higher self and relationship and partnership. Then the higher self takes care through its intelligence and its plantation. You can't communicate through space. It's the higher self that communicates. I want to make that very well clear with everybody that meditates. It's very, very important to know because these things can happen in a good way or they can happen in a bad way. And it's very important that you protect yourself when you're up in space, using your angels, your archangels, anything that defies you as your light. The most important thing is you're protecting your light. You don't want anybody to come into your light. That's another thing I should be talking about too. Always remember what you're going to say. If you forget to say something and it didn't go right, meditate quickly and retract that, which means that reverse the interfacing and correct the module. Now, the module itself has its own containment through its psychosystems, its ego systems, and its body capacitor. So that's where the higher self either gets confused or he knows exactly what to do next. Everybody has to know when they're meditating. When they are in space continuum, through its multi-universes and its dimensions, through its vibrations and frequencies, any kind of intelligence planets only communicate through vibration signals, volume signals. It comes from your voicing patterns. So remember I was telling you about everybody saying my voice was low and all that. Well, I can raise my voice to a certain limit because anything higher, it could break the frequency through space continuum and all its intelligence and plantations. And I don't want to do that, right? So, and I'm also repeating myself because the alien nations and planets or UFOs or any spaceships or my galactic friends in the Federation, they're getting different frequencies every time because they're on different solar planets, different solar systems. And when you're communicating a high level of volumes through its patterns. Now I'm on extremely harmonics right now. And I'm coming into the 11th thousand era. See, I'm always going up. The reason why is because I have to reach more intelligence. It's called in a healing transition. And it has its ways of communicating through its intelligence. So I'm very informative with its intelligence and its planets and its alien nations and its UFOs and its galactic friends. Everybody has galactic friends. But it's extremely important to know, I'll say this again and again and again, when you're in space continuum, you are not meditating. It's the higher self that is meditating. Okay? The higher self, you become the higher self. You're just a human vessel meditating on Earth. So when you're breaking any kind of code activation or any kind of DNA structure, or you want to use your voicing patterns for intelligence, make sure you know exactly what you're saying to intelligence. Because if you meditate and it comes back to you and you kind of feel weird or whatever, it doesn't feel right, you have to recorrect that and do it again. Now, this is all about meditating. Now, it's very basic, but this is more depth of meditating because meditating is so important. Everybody has to know when you meditate, you're through the higher self. You are the higher self. The higher self is a light formation. That's all it is. And we are just on Earth as human vessels in a body, not the body. So I want to make that very well clear too. The higher self needs its own diets. It tells you what to eat, so you feel safe and feel good about your ecosystems, and you don't feel irritable or upset or confused or frustrated or angry, or you're not sure what you're doing. If you're not sure you know what you're doing, then you have to kind of rediscover yourself. I think the most important thing that you can do is surrender yourself through space continuum. And if you want, try to master the diamond core, the sacred flame, the master light, 12 strands of density of light, 12 strands of God consciousness. Now, right now, I'm going through the 5 gateway passages through its multi-universes. And as we speak, I'm putting myself in the 5th dimension and allowing everybody to use their vibration through its frequencies and its balance. So that's exactly what's happening now. Everybody's on a high volume of frequency, which is great, because we're changing that to find our balance, so we can feel a lot more ease. And at least when we have these energies that come into us, we'll know exactly what we are doing, and understanding its energies and its cycles. You have to know your energy fields. It's so important. I'm getting so many people asking me questions. What is an energy field? Well, it's part of you. It's through it's you and its atmosphere. You have to understand it's extremely powerful. And once you know how to use it, then you understand your energies. If you don't understand your energies, don't meditate. Because the meditation through Space Continuum, intelligence plantation is the only thing they communicate on is different energies. They're subsurfacing their energies coming into you, but you're sending back energies to them. So you have to make sure you're doing it to the right intelligence. If you're communicating to another intelligence that's the wrong information, wrong energies, it's gonna come back to you, and it's not gonna feel good. So that's why people have bad dreams, bad interceptions, bad reactions. Sometimes they're very real, because the dream ascension, when you're awake, the dreams are real. So it's very important that when you're communicating through intelligence, any plantation, make sure you use the retrospect of the right energies. I can't state that enough. You really, really do have to do your research on your energy fields and your energy cycles, what they all mean, what they all represent. And it's listening to the inner ear. I said that in my last videos too. So, I appreciate the comments and I appreciate the questions. I think it's fantastic. You guys are really, really trying hard. But like I said, it's crunch time right now, and we are coming into the 5th. Finally coming into the 5th. And I'm planting the earth seeds right now through its matrix grid. Now, the matrix grid is complicated because it comes in 6 different formations of its electric modifications, the calculations, and the alignments, because I've already set the alignments through the solar systems of other planets. So the psycho mecha systems and the electronic defense mechanisms through its body capacitor and its force fields. So it's energized as we speak, and I'm using the diamond core through the elixir and the sacred flame, which is already united through its streaming lights and its city lights. So that's going well as we speak. But I can't stress it enough that this information I'm giving to you is a little bit more complex, because you really, really do have to understand your energies, because they're going into every single day. So I'm giving you informative information that you need through Space Continuum. You have to know your energy cycles and your energies. So it's extremely important, especially for the 3-dimensionals too. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Congrats on, your meditation. You're learning your higher self, your chakra formations, and it's very important to do your proper breathing. Try to create your own infinitive breath. Try to find that laser. It doesn't have to be as powerful. but it can be soul breathing through its wind factors and its volume patterns. So try to focus on that and try to create your own century circle. Yeah, it's great when you master things in through Space Continuum, through its intelligence and its plantations, through the solar systems, and really get to know its galactic sun and its supermoon. They can help you out. But most of all, Father and Mother Gaia. If you're having any problems, ask them. They can help you out too. And if you're still having problems, you can ask me and I can help you. Okay, so I've given you a lot of information for today. Just keep in mind that I'm going through the 5 doors of dimensional realms right now on a high altitude of Mach 2, I think. I think it's Mach 2 or 3. I think it's Mach 3. So I'm on a continuous force, and I'll keep doing the healing transition. And hopefully we can get Mother Gaia safely across, because it's crunch time right now, and the portal is still open, but it is closing eventually because we're going through the river of light, and that's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So a lot more videos to come. All right then. This is your Unified Ascension Azareth calling out. Adios.